Representative Nancy Mace calling out Attorney General and rival for Governor Alan Wilson for what she says is a low conviction rate in cases against pedophiles. Thanks for being with us. I'm Raphael James.
And I'm Ann McGill. In a press release, Mace claims that Wilson's office dismissed 92% of child pornographic and child sexual exploitation cases in Dorchester County from 2019 to 2022.
Live 5's Nick Reagan breaks down the claims made by both Mace and Wilson.
The Attorney General's office disputes the claim and says Mace's data is wrong. As evidence, Mace's team produced a document she says she received from a Freedom of Information Act request. The document is a 2022 letter from the First Circuit Solicitor David Pasco. He's writing the Dorchester County Council requesting additional funding for his office so that he can take over child pornography cases. In the request, Pasco informs County Council that there have been 385 cases deposed by the Attorney General's office between 2019 and April 2022. Of those cases, he says 356 were dismissed and 29 led to convictions, resulting in a conviction rate for the Attorney General of just 7.5%. However, Pasco goes on to clarify that the term cases actually refers to charges. He says that there were 385 charges filed across 33 different cases, most of which were dismissed after defendants pleaded down to just one or two charges. The Attorney General's office disputes the conviction rate claim and says that there were 42 cases resolved between January 2019 and December of 2022. Their data shows 30 of those cases were pleas or trials, while 8 were dismissed for insufficient evidence. 3 cases were taken over by federal investigators, and in one case, the defendant died before the case could be resolved. Wilson's office says Mace is confusing cases with charges. In one case, the defendant was facing 16 charges. He pleaded down to just 1 count of sexual exploitation of a minor and an assault and battery charge. The others were all dismissed. Now, all of Mace's data comes from that letter from Pasco. Wilson's office says that they have not received any Freedom of Information Act requests from her. However, as of this morning, Mace's team says that they have now filed a FOIA with the AG's office looking for all of the conviction data on child sex crimes. From our First Alert Desk, I'm Nick Reagan.